A seismic shift is underway in global medicine, one that is reshaping the very landscape of how new treatments are discovered, developed, and delivered to patients worldwide. For decades, the United States and Europe have been the undisputed leaders in drug innovation, setting the pace for the rest of the world. But as of December 2025, China has rapidly emerged as a primary force in biopharma, challenging the old order and capturing global attention. Once known mainly for producing generic drugs, China is now at the forefront of pioneering new molecules and breakthrough therapies. Nowhere is this more evident than in the field of cancer research, where Chinese scientists are developing innovative treatments at a pace that's astonishing the world and setting new benchmarks for speed and efficacy. This transformation isn't limited to a handful of companies or research centers. It's a sweeping nationwide movement. It's being driven by strong government support, unprecedented levels of investment, and a bold regulatory overhaul designed to accelerate innovation and bring new medicines to market faster than ever before. Today, China is setting the pace in critical areas like gene therapy, immuno-oncology, and digital health, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in modern medicine and inspiring a new generation of scientists and entrepreneurs. In this chapter, we'll explore the powerful drivers behind China's explosive growth in biopharma, the scientific breakthroughs that are putting the country on the global map, and the significant challenges that still lie ahead on this ambitious journey. This is more than just an industry report. It's the unfolding story of a new global health paradigm, one that could redefine how the world thinks about medicine, innovation, and access to life-saving treatments. Welcome to China's biopharma revolution, where the future of medicine is being written today. China's pharma industry was once the world's factory for generics, not innovation. Over the past decade, that's changed dramatically. The country shifted from copying drugs to creating them, investing heavily in R&D and recruiting top scientific talent, including many who returned from the West. Now, Chinese biotechs are pioneering new classes of therapies, especially in oncology, and are responsible for a significant share of the world's most promising drug candidates. The Made in China label now means cutting-edge science, not just cost-effective production. This rapid evolution has made China indispensable in the global fight against disease. The world's biggest pharma companies now look to China for the next generation of medicines. China's journey from imitation to innovation is reshaping global healthcare. The numbers tell a remarkable story. By 2025, an astonishing 46% of all new drug molecules entering human trials will come from Chinese companies. That's a dramatic leap from just 17% a decade ago, highlighting the rapid pace at which China's pharmaceutical sector has evolved. This surge is not just about quantity, but also about the quality and innovation driving these new therapies. Chinese firms are now at the forefront of developing cutting-edge treatments, from cancer immunotherapies to rare disease drugs, and are setting new standards for the industry. Today, about a quarter of all innovative drug candidates worldwide originate in China, a testament to the country's growing influence and investment in research and development. This shift is reshaping the global pharmaceutical landscape, as more breakthrough discoveries are traced back to Chinese labs. This surge is transforming the industry, with China now a dominant force in early-stage drug discovery. Chinese scientists are leveraging advanced technologies like artificial intelligence, high-throughput screening, and gene editing to accelerate the pace of innovation. Chinese biopharma firms now account for half the global value of drug licensing deals, as Western pharmaceutical giants pay top dollar for access to China's groundbreaking research and novel drug candidates. These partnerships are fueling a new era of cross-border collaboration and knowledge exchange. This financial power, combined with a vast talent pool and government support, is fueling even more ambitious research in China. The country's biotech sector is attracting top scientists from around the world, further accelerating its progress. For Western pharma companies facing a looming $200 billion patent cliff as blockbuster drugs lose exclusivity, China's robust pipeline is increasingly seen as a lifeline. Access to Chinese innovation is becoming essential for staying competitive in the global market. Increasingly, the most advanced and promising new drugs are coming from Chinese labs, where state-of-the-art equipment and automation are pushing the boundaries of what's possible in medicine. The global biopharma landscape now relies on Chinese innovation to drive the future, as the world looks to China not just as a manufacturing powerhouse but as a leader in scientific discovery and medical breakthroughs. Nowhere is China's innovation more evident than in cancer treatment. Chinese companies lead the world in developing antibody-drug conjugates, ADCs, and bispecific antibodies, advanced therapies that target cancer cells with precision. ADCs act like smart bombs, delivering chemotherapy directly to tumors while sparing healthy cells. Bispecific antibodies bring cancer cells and immune cells together, supercharging the body's natural defenses. In the past 2 years, Chinese firms drove 70% of global ADC development and 60% of bispecific antibody research. In 2025 alone, 54 major oncology licensing deals centered on Chinese-developed therapies. China's breakthroughs are setting new standards and offering hope to patients worldwide. The world is watching and following China's lead in cancer innovation. China's biopharma boom is no accident. It's the result of sweeping regulatory reforms, new financial pathways, and strong government support. Regulatory changes have streamlined drug approvals, aligning China with global standards and speeding up development. Financial reforms, like Hong Kong's new listing rules, let early-stage biotechs raise capital before turning a profit, fueling a surge in startups and research. Government initiatives, from direct funding to talent recruitment, have shifted focus from generics to innovative therapies. Healthcare reforms ensure a ready domestic market for new drugs, incentivizing innovation. These combined forces have created a uniquely fertile ecosystem for biopharma growth. China's deliberate strategy has turned it into a global powerhouse of drug development. The world is now looking to China for the next medical breakthroughs. Western pharma giants like Pfizer and AstraZeneca are turning to China not just as a market, but as a source of innovation. Facing a looming patent cliff, Western companies urgently need new drugs, and China's biotech sector is delivering. Chinese firms specialize in novel therapies, especially in oncology, making them prime partners for licensing deals. These partnerships bring huge upfront payments and royalties to Chinese biotechs, validating their science on the world stage. For Western companies, it's a shortcut to replenish pipelines and save years of research. For Chinese firms, it's global recognition and capital to fuel further innovation. This win-win relationship is now central to the global biopharma ecosystem. Chinese innovation is a lifeline for Western pharma's future. While China's biopharma industry booms, the U.S. faces new challenges: regulatory uncertainty, political interference, and drug pricing reforms. These headwinds slow innovation and make investment riskier for American companies. In contrast, China's streamlined regulatory system accelerates drug development and attracts global partnerships. U.S. policies like the Inflation Reduction Act reduce drug profitability, making investors wary of funding high-risk research. As a result, Western companies increasingly look to China for innovative drug candidates. The efficiency of China's ecosystem offers a way to offset delays and costs in the West. The global industry is becoming more interconnected, with China at its core. China's innovation extends far beyond cancer. Chinese biotechs are advancing treatments for diabetes, obesity, and metabolic diseases, developing next-generation GLP-1 drugs and novel therapies. They're also making strides in RNA interference, gene silencing technology, with the potential to treat genetic disorders at their source. In immunology, Chinese firms are developing new biologics for autoimmune diseases, aiming for safer, more effective treatments. This diversification shows China's innovation ecosystem is maturing rapidly. China is now a source of breakthroughs across the medical spectrum. The biopharma boom is broad-based, reshaping medicine for millions worldwide. China's biopharma ecosystem is fast-paced, highly collaborative, and remarkably concentrated, creating a unique environment where innovation can flourish at an unprecedented rate. Research hubs like Shanghai's Zhangjiang High-Tech Park are at the heart of this transformation, serving as magnets for talent, investment, and cutting-edge technology. These centers are not only driving scientific breakthroughs, but also fostering a spirit of entrepreneurship and global ambition. Yet, the ultimate test for China's biopharma sector is global acceptance. Gaining FDA approval for Chinese-developed drugs remains a significant hurdle, one that requires not just scientific excellence, but also deep understanding of international regulatory landscapes. This means rigorous clinical data, transparent processes, and strict compliance with the world's highest standards are essential for success on the global stage. At the same time, geopolitical tensions, especially between China and the United States, cast a long shadow over potential partnerships, cross-border investments, and the free flow of scientific knowledge. Concerns about data security, patient privacy, and the protection of intellectual property continue to be major points of contention, raising questions about trust and transparency. While China has made notable progress in strengthening its intellectual property laws and enforcement, skepticism remains among international partners who watch closely to see how these reforms are implemented in practice. Building lasting trust, navigating complex political risks, and fostering open communication will be crucial for long-term collaboration and mutual benefit in the global biopharma landscape. Despite these formidable challenges, China's momentum in biopharma innovation is undeniable, with new discoveries and partnerships emerging at a rapid pace. The country has become an indispensable source of global innovation, contributing not only to its own population's health, but also to the advancement of medicine worldwide. Ultimately, China's ability to overcome these obstacles, both scientific and political, will determine its role as a true leader in shaping the future of medicine and global healthcare. The world is watching closely as China's biopharma revolution continues to unfold, promising new opportunities, new challenges, and a new era in global health innovation.